Well, mother is using her own grief to help others. Almost 2 years ago, a ULM student, Savannah Payne, died from strep and staph infections in her body.
Yeah, now her mother is traveling the area, speaking to groups on how to deal with grief. Cassandra Maris tells us why she says it's okay to cry.
How can you live? How can you get out of the bed?
Those are just some of the questions Stephanie Payne asked herself every single day.
For the first year, my first response was, we're doing. That's about all I could get out. We are keeping on. We're, it's not pretty sometimes, but we're doing.
But lately, things are different.
And now I'm able to say, we're doing all right.
Finally turning the corner thanks to stepping out of her comfort zone.
I hope to be a source of hope for individuals and to help people realize they can do this.
She's talking about dealing with grief, and after her daughter Savannah died, is something Payne knows all too well.
2 years ago, my oldest daughter became critically ill, and she passed away in November.
Back in 2016, Savannah contracted strep throat and a deadly staph infection. And after her death, Payne got a lot of community support. So much so, she retired in December of that year and became a life coach.
That's when I decided, retire, step out. Let's do this.
She's now giving the community what they gave her, going around the region to speak to people who've experienced grief too, telling them it's going to be okay.
Though she has mourned and she struggles with the loss of her daughter, I believe that God gives her the ability to come in and to breathe life into people and say, hey, it's gonna be okay. You're still going to hurt, and that's okay.
Payne says these last 2 years have been life-changing.
Your prayers are the reason I'm able to stand here, and my man get to stand over there, and Isabella's doing her stuff.
Because she knows Savannah is still with her along the way.
Everything that I'm saying or doing, I attribute to her.
Changing lives one word at a time. In Monroe, Cassandra Merritt, KNOE 8 News.